Hi dear brother of mine, how are you? This summer is gonna go by super quickly, and before you know it, it's gonna be August and you're gonna be packing up the car and mom and dad are gonna be dropping you off on campus, and then you're gonna be like, what do I do now? Okay, so I have decided to create a video about the things that I wish I had known when I went to college. Going to be separate little things I'm going to talk about, but living. 1. Live on campus. Okay? Try not to go home until fall break, that first fall semester, because you need to acclimate yourself with the environment. You shouldn't be going home every weekend, especially that first year. In fact, sometimes it's really nice to stay on campus during the breaks. You're probably going to have a roommate, okay? And that is going to be a change for you because you have had your own room this whole time. My advice for the roommates is 1, you don't need them to be your best friends. What you guys do need is to learn to live together, and that's going to be something of an adjustment for you. You're going to have to respect your 3 senses, okay? As far as smell, don't ever bring fish back into the dorm room, okay? As far as like dirty laundry or like stinky ass shoes, like put that ish away. Sights, do not turn on the light when you get back to the room in the middle of the night. So if you have to like turn on your little dinky lamp, that's fine, but don't turn on that overhead light when it's like 2 in the morning. As far as like dirty dishes and like dirty clothes as well, they can see that. Like if it's in an area where you guys are sharing, keep your ish into your side, or just try to pick it up so they're not seeing it, you know, every day. I mean, that's gross. People are really sensitive to sound, so your music, turn it down. Your alarm clock, do not let that thing keep buzzing for like 30 minutes before you finally get out of the room. And also, do not blow dry your hair in the freaking room. I had the roommate from hell do that. She would wake up at 5:30, she would let the alarm ring until 6. When she finally did take a shower, and then she blow dried her hair, she would blow dry like 5 feet away from me. It was so loud, and she blow dried for like 30 minutes every morning. Because you're going to see a bunch of advertisement out for you. You know, like dorm living and all that. You don't really need much. You will never be able to do laundry on the weekends because everyone is doing laundry on weekends. You know when you should do laundry? During the weekday, during lunchtime. There's when you have a break. Also, quarters, save them. Do not skip class. You're wasting money. I guess you'll find that line of being a goody two-shoes and like breaking rules. I'm just saying, if you were to skip class, make sure it is a day where there's nothing really happening. It's like a filler class. When you have class, remember, you're going to be in a stadium kind of seating where there's like 200 other students, okay? The professor is not going to know who the F you are. So when class ends, you need to go and visit them. You need to introduce yourself. Be polite, introduce yourself so they can put a name to the face that they're seeing, okay? Because otherwise you're just a number to them. They don't know who you are. If this professor is in the field that you're interested in, and you introduce yourself and you tell them, you know, what you're interested in, you don't know. Like, they might know someone in the field that you're interested in. They are a resource that a lot of people are not using. They're just like, oh, this is a professor so-and-so. No, like, you're gonna want that person because later on you might need to put them on a resume. They might end up getting you that job that you want after, you know, it's all over. So introduce yourself to your professor. Wait until the first day of class to even consider buying a textbook. There's going to be a syllabus and they're going to be like, here's the required text, and then they're going to say, here's recommended reading as well. Just wait. Do not buy your textbooks the first week of class. Just don't. The lines are going to be insane. 2, do not ever buy it on the campus bookstore. You are going to be paying like full price. Don't do that, okay? Instead, just chill out. Go to slugbooks.com or Amazon or even the library. They might even have a copy of it, and you could just borrow it. If the book is really, really expensive and you are taking it with a group of friends, you might want to just all pile in together your money and then like have the book, you know, like that. I dropped $1,000 easy each semester on just books. I mean, science books especially are super expensive. So, and it's really frustrating when some of the professors do not even use it. They test you and the stuff they're testing it on is not in the book. Oh, the reading piles up real quick. So it's one thing to like just not do homework for like, you know, that day, to party it up, you know, for one day. But if you party up for like 1 week, oh, sweetheart, you are going to be playing catch up all semester long. Learn how to speed read. Learn how to study properly. Because if you're just like page 1 and flip, and no, there's a way to study that is much more time efficient. Up at this point, you have been pretty grade obsessed. It's not a bad thing. We wanted our A's. But here's something that nobody told me. It doesn't matter in college. The grades, they don't matter. The learning matters. Don't let the grade get to you. I got a C in chemistry, but I can still do stoichiometry. There's a couple of classes where I got A's. Don't even know anything about the class. I'm just letting you know that it's the learning that counts here. It's not the grade. The pressure will get to you otherwise. If you can, take a class outside your major. For example, I took an ethics class, and that was really outside of my major, like science heavy, and it was such a breath of fresh air to learn about like moral relativism instead of like, you know, endoplasmic reticulum uses and, you know, GABA and how all that works. So you might find that you are interested in other things other than what you thought you're majoring in. You will have an opportunity to study abroad. Study abroad. It will change your life. You should study abroad. I wish I studied abroad. This goes without saying, but don't cheat. You will see some people cheating. Worry about yourself, okay? Just don't cheat. Okay, money. More than likely, you're going to be taking out student loans. Everybody's taking out student loans, unless they're like super rich parents are paying for them. They make it seem like you can borrow like whatever and it's fine. It's not fine, okay? It's a noose that they're kind of building around you, and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And when you graduate, you will feel how tight it is. And that's the other thing. Credit card. Do not go into credit card debt when you're in college, because you're already going to be in student loan debt. Credit card debt is going to be like so much worse. Don't do it. You're going to be an indentured servant, is what I'm trying to say. Stay far, far away from the girl with the clipboard who wants to give you a t-shirt if you give her your private information. You are going to see a bunch of tables by the student center with like credit card companies, and they're like with their little clipboards, and the girl will be cute and she's like, "Hi, do you want a t-shirt? Here, fill out this information and you'll get a t-shirt." And you're just going to be like, "Oh, sure, I get a t-shirt? Cool." Don't do it. Stay away from the t-shirt. Say, nope, I got enough t-shirts. I don't need any. Okay? Thank you, lady. Bye-bye. Be one with being poor. It's alright. Come on, son. It's gonna be fine. You broke. Accept the brokenness. Become one with the brokenness. It's okay, sweetheart. You gonna be broke. Okay? Get used to eating ramen. It's fine. Okay? Alright, friends. I know that you're close with a lot of your high school friends, and that's fantastic. But as I told you, now that I'm in the real world, I maybe keep in touch with like one of the 830 people I graduated with. You and your friend might go to the same university, and that's great, but that's also not great. You might be tempted to just stay with them, you know, because you don't know anyone and you're scared to know anyone, so you're just gonna stay with a friend that you know, and this is a big mistake. You need to separate, talk to other people. It's gonna be okay. You will never have this opportunity of being with as many people like this ever. So you need to take initiative. Don't just be like in the corner going like, "Well, I don't know anybody. I know you're shy, but try. You put yourself out there and learn how to meet new people and talk to people. You got to get used to saying, hi, my name is so-and-so. Shake your hands, and you have to learn how to shake hands properly. Don't do the limp like sock thing, and then don't do it so hard, but like firm and eye contact. Hi, my name is shake shake. You're gonna be doing that a lot. Do not just sit in your dorm room, eat cereal, and binge watch everything on Netflix. You're missing out on friendship, networking opportunity, a lot of fun. You're gonna miss out on something big if you just sit there and like hide from the rest of the world. Your presentation. So a lot of these people have never seen you before, okay? So you're making a first-time impression daily. Please do not go to class wearing like rinky-dink sweatpants and like a shirt that should have been washed like 2 weeks ago. Make an effort, okay? Wear something nice. I don't mean like Sunday best, but you know, something nice. Do not go to class with your pants down and holy shirt or something like that. Like, smell good, you know, like keep it tight, keeping it real. I don't know what the lingo is nowadays, but what is it? On fleek. It's on fleek. Keep it on fleek, okay? Because your professor is going to be looking at you and making an impression. Other people are going to be looking at you and making an impression, and they'll be like, dang, that dude knows, like, he's here for like legit reasons. Like, I gotta work on my game so I can be taken more seriously. Okay, you're going to see a lot of females, and you're going to see some bad behaviors from males of your age. You already know that catcalling is a no-no. Don't catcall. Do not be that guy. It is terrifying to women. Do not catcall. You know what you should be doing is be a gentleman, be respectful. If it's getting dark out and you have a friend who's female, or even male, but I'm just saying, especially if they're female, make sure that you offer to walk her to wherever she's going next. It would be really nice. I remember having to walk in the dark down campus, and it was terrifying, and I wish that I had someone who would just offer me to walk with me so I could just feel some level of safety. Health. You are in this weird transition stage. I mean, it's great that you're in college. It's this huge life achievement, but I remember I kind of was in this weird mental space because it was like you were grieving because the life that you had in high school was now over, but you also had this new life now in college, and you have to like adapt to it. So you're kind of grieving and adapting at the same time. So you're happy, but sometimes you'd be sad. It was weird. So I think it's good if you took some time to let it sink in. Journaling helps. Journaling I would recommend anyway, because this time is going to go by so fast. So fast. I mean, you blink and it's like you're graduating. Make sure that you're taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health. Now, physical health is also important because you will be surrounded by food, pizza especially, all the time. You can eat anytime. People eating 2 a.m., 4 a.m., you know, like they're just eating all the time and they gain so much weight. So I mean, I know that you have a great metabolism, but it does start to slow around this time. So you might want to consider, you know, eating some greens and, you know, some lean protein and, you know, easing back from the pizza and maybe grabbing a salad instead. Stay away from sodas. You know how I feel about soda. Soda is the devil. Do not drink soda. Drink water, okay? Naps. Take lots of naps. It'll make you a much nicer person because you're not so sleep deprived, and it takes your brain a little bit to have all of what you just learned in 2 hours to sink in, because the classes that I have, there's a lot of material covered and you're just kind of in a daze after and you need a nap. Okay, so those are all my tips. I mean, you're gonna do what you're gonna do because you're gonna find your path, walking your path. I mean, this is just all advice. Try to listen to some of it. I hope that you're listening to some of it. If you don't, it's okay. Because like I said, you're gonna have to walk your path to learn who you are. That's the only way. The only thing that I hope when you're doing this is that you remain true to yourself. Do not try to be what other people want you to be. It's not about the grade, it's the learning and the moments that you had with those people that you made friends with. Like, you're gonna remember that forever. Remember the values that we've instilled in you, okay? Kindness, integrity, okay? Don't lose that, okay? And I hope this helped. And call me if you have any questions. And I love you. Bye.